before yesterday, Kukizo Council and Manipur Chief Minister has been held a meeting at Guwahati. Just after the meeting yesterday, the chairman of Kukizo Council, the house of the Kukizo Council chairman has been attacked by the locals or people from that area in Choisanpur. So how do you think the present security arrangement or security to all the people of Manipur, even if they are, the government is has announced for peace initiative, and they are telling proper security arrangement has been taken, but despite that, all this thing has happened for frequently. So how do you take on it? What is your take on it?
Of course, the present law and order is still volatile, and the failures of intelligence department is still continue. And yesterday's incidents, the demolition and the attack to the chairman of the Kukizo Council is shows that this failure of the intelligence department and the security coordinations of the state government and the central government. So the lot of paramilitary forces over there in Chuchanpur, and also these thousands of security forces of the state is also present over there in the Chuchanpur district. So it's very unfortunate that after 3 years prolonged violence in the state, the control of the state forces in coordination with the central forces is not seen, and it shows that the failures of the security coordinations between the central forces and the state forces. So it will be, in fact, it will be the responsibility of the state government, and so it is not the new one that it continues to fail for the last 3 years.
And sir, for many times Kuki militants who are in Shu, they have been many times they have been attacked to civilians and attacked to, sometimes earlier they attacked to some Meitei villages, now they started attacking to the Kampul villages in Litan area, Sinagaiti area also. So for many times the house also take a decision to not extension for the Shu extension. So what do you think, that extension of Shu is necessary, or it is time to abrogate Shu with those militants who are repeatedly attacking to civilians?
It's a question of the responsibility of the state government, and we have these different organizations who are under Shu, suspension of operations, that these Nagas, also these under police forces, and not only the Kuki, these militants, and even the valley-based organizations also there. And in this point, I would like to say the responsibility to control and monitor of all these Shus, that is not effectively done by the state government and the central government. That is the reason why the problem facing in the state, and all these volunteers of the Shu, the cadres of the Shu, they are moving here and there. We see that everywhere, they are not concentrated only to the camp, and they are roaming here and there. So, and the arms also not monitoring, because of this and controlling the arms of the Shu cadres. The incidents had happened in Manipur. That's the different incidents, the Meithar incidents and the Litan incidents. This was all these the uncontrol of these Shu cadres of different groups. So it shows that the state government and the central government fails to control and monitor of all cadres. And this is the outcome of their administrations. They failed the intelligence, they failed their responsibility. This all because of this government, this weak government that we are experiencing since from the many years back. And if it continues, this weak government continues, this more and more will happen. The more and more incidents will happen. More and more these unlawful activities will happen in the state. And that is why it's a question to the people. It's a question to the different political parties that this government is totally hopeless, and this as we experienced in many years back, the responsibility and accountability of the government is not seen at all.
And sir, one last question. Even today also, in Sinakete area, in the Litan area, there is a tension and one lady is injured as per report. So even despite, yesterday also CNA said they have already deployed some security to that area which was affected by this violence in Litan. But even the presence of the security and many central forces in that area, how you see like such things happening for every day? Yesterday also happened, therefore yesterday also gunfire was there. So how you think, despite the presence of many security forces, and some of the villagers were also told through their press statement that there in that area there is a shoe camp. From that shoe camp, all these attacks has been started. So they are asking the government to relocate this shoe camp. So what you want to say on that?
People suffer a lot in different places of Manipur, and these are all because of these miscalculated policies of the central government and the weak administration of the state government, and they never coordinate each other, and the center neglected the role of the state government, and the legislators and particularly the administrators of the state, in fact, totally neglected by this central government, and they are directly controlled by the central government, and particularly the Amit Shah ji and this Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Prime Minister of India, and in fact the central forces, and the way they are dealing the matters in Manipur is in fact as a miscalculated policy that led trigger the violence, prolonged violence in the state, and it is also unending violence happened in Manipur. So in fact it is Manipur is a neglected state of the government of India, and that's why these issues continues, and again created problems among other communities too, that is Kuki and Nagas, and in fact they are all under the activities, underground activities, they are all under the SU, suspension of operations. They are having enough arms and ammunition with them, and the controlling and the monitoring is the responsibility and is a part of the state government, is the central government. The failures of the monitoring and this sensitivity, that is not seen over there, and that's the reason why another problem created it like Litan, and these two communities still having problem, and the unrest situation over there happens in Litan, and the people of Urkhul district also unable to move around Manipur, and there is no free movement in different places, maybe in the national highway and the state highway, this via Litan to Urkhul. So automatically the larger section of the people are not getting the free movement. So this is a serious matter. The government of India and the state governments fails to take off measures immediately, and their responsibility is a big question, and accountability is a big question. That is why the Manipur state is a neglected state of the government of India under the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah ji.